Hi, my loves. This is going to be the air sign weekly energy reading for the week of February 10 through the 16th. We're going to be diving into each individual sign, so pay attention to your sun, moon, and our rising sign. The decks I'll be using are going to be listed in the description box, but I will be using the Black and Gold Tarot, the Gaia Oracle, Sacred Destiny Oracle, Romance Angels, and the Mythical Creatures Tarot. So let's just dive in first with the energy reading for all, all of the air signs. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Page of Coins. So it looks to me like a week of new emotions, like a plethora of emotions coming forward for a lot of my air signs. This is feeling emotional. This is really diving in and revealing your true feelings, expression, okay? The Nine of Cups is feeling really good and trustworthy of people around you, feeling like you can express yourself freely and openly. You're literally like at the pit of the Aquarius season right now. So my air signs, my Aquariuses in particular, you guys may be feeling really good this week. That Page of Coins coming up is an offering, okay? So there could be some kind of an offering happening this week for the air signs. This could be an opportunity that someone may bring up. This could be a point someone might make in a conversation that'll just be eye-opening to you guys, okay? That Page of Coins is kind of like when you have it in your hands, what are you going to do with it? So if you have been asking and praying for something in particular, some of you guys may get that. You may receive that gift this week. Then it's kind of like, okay, the ball is in your court. What are you guys going to do with it at that point? So very emotional week, a very emotionally filled week for sure for you guys. A lot of new beginnings with that Ace card and that Page of Coins. Lots of opportunity to express the self. So beautiful energy for you guys with this week. So let's get into the individual signs. I'm going to start with the Geminis. And let me just shuffle my tarot deck first for you guys. So my Geminis. All right. You guys have adventures, thinking of you, loving thoughts, serendipity, and then you also have true love in reversed. You guys have the King of Cups, the Devil, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Some of my Geminis, some of you guys, if you're single and you've been like kind of like messing around and playing the field and seeing who else is out there, there could be a sense of realizing that someone that you were so like in love with, that you were just so into, is not what they seem. Okay, that Devil card, that whole like true love card in reverse is kind of giving me that feeling that somebody isn't quite who they seem. Now, this doesn't just have to be for love. I kind of see this also as a two-facedness, right? So Geminis, I say we because I'm a Gemini rising. We tend to get that bad rep for being two-faced or being like really gossipy and whatnot, but I feel like this is actually the tables are turned. So some of my Geminis, you may feel that someone is playing you, like they're two-timing you, or that someone is not truly who they are. They have a different face. That Devil card is just really showing me that someone has like, you know, an ulterior motive. And so you guys can be kind of revealing that. And maybe that's where that flow of emotion is coming out, where you're going to express yourself and express your feelings on the matter. You could also be stuck between two people. So some of my Geminis, the two kings coming up can be two suitors, two interests, love interests. This could be a love triangle that you may find yourself in, and it's kind of causing a little bit of a rift. The thinking of you card could be obsession over the two lovers, and you're not really sure who you want, right? Some of my Geminis are just seeking, you just want to have fun with that adventure card this week. Some of you guys just want to have playful fun and not have super high expectations, and the temptation of life, the temptation of the week will be there. So definitely feeling tempted to not be as organized or not be as productive this week. That can also be something I see coming up. And that's also maybe why with the Page of Coins, I was like, when the ball is in your court, what are you going to do with it? That could be in terms of this love triangle some of you might be in, or that could be in terms of deciding whether to be productive versus going on an adventure. Some of my Geminis may be calling out sick from work this week and just taking that day off to do something fun, right? The other thing I kind of see is like the King of Cups and the Pentacle. This is earth and water. So you guys may be feeling like that mixture of your emotion versus stability, right? Trying to keep it real and to be grounded and to keep it together. But at the same time, your emotions are just all over the place. So crazy week for my Geminis. I'm not going to lie that this looks like to be quite a week, but I feel like if there are true faces, true feelings coming out, if you are seeing someone's true colors, that true love card in reverse kind of revealing, it doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be a sense of maybe there's a friend that you thought was a friend, but they're kind of starting to show you a different side to them, and they're not who they seem with that Devil card. You may start to kind of find yourselves in that predicament of having to pull away, and also utilize your voice and speak from your heart about the matter. How does this truly affect you, and how do you feel, Gemini? So crazy week. I think it's going to be very different for a lot of the Geminis out there, but hopefully that kind of resonated with you to give you something to think about and to look out for this week ahead. Okay, so next we're going to talk about my Libras. So Libras, let me go ahead and shuffle your cards real fast. So Libra, you guys have blessings, Gaia, which is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and children come up. Your love life is being affected by children. That's pretty like blunt, like it's not going to resonate with everybody, but for my Libras, some of you guys who have kids, your week is going to be very much involved or surrounding the children this week, okay? And so some of you guys are going to see blessings and wisdom, spiritual knowledge coming out of the things that your kids are saying. So pay attention to the things that they're talking to you about. For my other Libras, people who don't have kids, I feel like this could be a sense, like that children card could be a sense of tapping into your youthful nature, your childlike energy this week. You don't have to be so serious all the time, Libras. Like, have fun. Balance out. You know, sometimes you're trying so much to be perfect and tip-top shape for everybody. Give yourself a break, right? I feel like that's kind of one major message coming up for you guys. The tarot cards, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the Fool. So some of my Libras are really desiring something more. You guys are at that point where you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for that perfect moment. That Fool card is showing a leap. So some of my Libras are actually going to be taking that initial step. Some of you might be doing a big move this week. Some of you guys might be taking a big leap of faith. Literally, like switching things up in your life, right? Starting new, going on that adventure, seeking wisdom, the spiritual wisdom. You know, some of you guys might be feeling connected in a way, and you're going to be switching things up in your life according to your spiritual connection. Some of my Libras, that opportunity that Page of Coins is revealing, like where I say the ball is in your court, what are you going to do with it? Some of you guys are going to run free with it, right? You're going to take it and run, and not worrying about what lies ahead. That 10 of Pentacles is abundance. This is community and family time. So Libras, some of you may have a week filled of a lot of people, a lot of energy around you. dealing with a lot of people. And you, some of you guys may be surrounded with kids this week, or you'll be seeing little people, younger people, right? Pay attention to what they're saying to you. Like, kids have a wild way of revealing the truth. They're like little mirrors, right? They have a way of revealing truth that we sometimes don't want to hear or don't want to see. So pay attention to the things that the children or younger people in your crowd of socializing say to you this week. Because there's a flow, like I said, with that emotional flow with the cards that came up for the week. I feel like there's just things, and there's going to be stuff that people say that's really going to spark something within you. I feel like Gaia is just being that interconnectedness to the world around you. And this week, you're just going to feel whole. I feel like the blessings card is like receiving those gifts, those answered prayers that you guys have been setting out to the universe, and finally feeling that courage to take that next step. So this is going to be an important week, Libra, for you guys. It's going to be a big, big week for taking major steps ahead. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, you've been wanting to move forward with something, this is a really good week to do that, okay? Beautiful messages for you guys. Okay, let's look into my Aquarius. So my Aquarius, we are in Aquarius season and we're coming into the final week of it. So for you guys, let's see what comes up. So let me shuffle the cards. Okay, Aquarius. So there's quite a lot happening for you guys this week, and I feel like this is more somber emotions. So definitely an emotional week for you guys this week. You're going to be feeling it pretty hard. Some of you are going through a need of inner reflection and healing, okay? I see that forgiveness and learning card in reversed. There's something that some of you guys just don't want to hear. Whether this is facing the truth, right? This is hearing the truth, or this is just like, you know, witnessing something or feeling or experiencing something that maybe you're in denial about. The Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, reflection, is kind of showing that at the core of this week, it's really going to be important that you open your eyes and see things for what it is. Same thing with that Five of Cups. The refusal to heal, the refusal to see the truth for what it is, the refusal to, you know, to deal with it, to forgive, it's going to weigh heavily on you guys. So that Five of Cups is showing that you need to kind of allow yourself to free yourself from it. That higher calling, that judgment card, Aquarius, if you've been feeling it this week, you'll probably be noticing Spirit will be sending you subtle messages. So some of my Aquariuses, don't be surprised if you start to see number synchronicities like 111, 222, especially 555 and 333 is for you guys, I feel. That's Spirit's way of trying to get your attention. Okay, so especially if you're trying to turn your head, you don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. It's going to hit you in the face. Okay, especially with those Cups cards coming up this week. It's an emotional roller coaster. Success, though, is coming up too. So Aquarius, it may not be just a week of emotions and whatnot. There could be some successes happening too this week. But something that could be so exciting as a successful, you know, receiving something or passing something or finding the answer to something you've been waiting for, those successes can easily be ignored or passed up due to all the other emotional turmoil going on. So I feel like it's kind of like, don't let these things overshadow some of the good stuff that's going to be taking place this week. So you guys have the tendency of kind of going in tunnel vision. That Six of Cups, again, we have the forgiveness in reversed. The Six of Cups to me is forgiveness. This is like passing on the apologies, or having that heart to heart with someone in your life. This could show literally if you're expressing your emotions and you're coming clean and you're opening up with someone who means a lot to you. The Six of Cups is revealing that. Whether it's someone from the past, or it's a lover, or a friend that you just lost connection with. If you can just open your heart, forgive, accept that maybe you were in the wrong. You guys can move forward and things are not as bad as they seem. So Aquarius, powerful week for you guys, but this is really a lot of like mirroring yourself, seeing that sometimes you have to be the one to say, I fucked up, or to say I'm the one that caused this turmoil, or I am the reason for blah, 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 blah. And then also don't let some of this stuff overshadow your successes. There's going to be some good things coming through and coming out of this week, but if you guys are so focused on the other stuff, you're going to miss it. So just something to keep in mind for the week ahead, you guys. Other than that, just pay attention to Spirit's messages, those synchronicities. Like I said, if you see 3 through 3s and 5 5 5s, get ready, because usually those are kind of like those problematic numbers that kind of reveal a little bit of, some more difficult, challenging times ahead, but it's nothing that you can't get through. So I wish you guys all of the best. Have a beautiful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, loves.